Hey friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt, and we are back with another weekly roundup of Marvel Future Fight. Uh, Not that there's an awful lot to go through this week, unfortunately. It's really sad. Hopefully you guys have all been doing the daily stuff for the February Valentine's, but not Valentine's rewards. So obviously getting your daily chocolates. Hopefully you've had some decent rewards. I haven't had anything. You can see here I actually goofed last week when I was recording this video. I spent so much time rendering that I completely forgot, so I missed out on a couple of daily quests. Which brings me to Timeline Quest. This has been... It's a mixed bag, and I think that a lot of people have been overall like, yeah, it's good, but there is a lot that's been kind of a mixed bag about it. A couple of negatives that are kind of hampered how it's gone down overall, which is a shame because overall it's been fine, I want to say. The rewards are great. It's been interesting. The story itself has actually been kind of fun. Just for edification, I haven't actually been to see the new film yet. But as you can see, I haven't done any of my dailies, and it's a shame because Legendary Battle was fine. It was, very much of its time, and I think towards the end it kind of felt a little bit formulaic. However, whilst the rewards were certainly good, and it was nice to have like a guaranteed thing, so you could know if you were going to spend your crystals, you were going to get X, Y, or Z. I think in this one, yeah, you can see it was a rage for the Marvels. Not all of the rewards were great, but you didn't need to spend money on uniforms to get all the rewards. So it was what it was. Did cost a fair bit of crystals if you wanted to get everything, whereas this one has been free, Timeline Quest. And whilst it has been really interesting to go through each story bit by bit, and then obviously you get an overall picture, it's actually a real shame that the story parts of it are going to disappear in 3 days. Like, the good thing about Legendary Battle is you do have these cool cinematics and you get this great story and you get to go through it. And you can go back to that now. You can go back any time. But unfortunately, you can't do that with Timeline Quest because it'll be gone in 3 days. But yeah, we got Leader, who was available for 10 buyers of his were available once you do the final hidden route. And he's interesting. Unfortunately, I haven't really built him up because I only just unlocked him yesterday. So I've only just pretty much just got him bare bones to tier 3. I haven't really looked at too much of putting on, Odin's Blessings or Uru or anything like that. I'm not really sure what I want to build him for because he does have the passive for all supervillains. He has the leadership, but he is only tier 3. So we've just given him an ISO. We don't have his artifact. We haven't given him a CTP because I'm not sure, like I say, if I'm going to build him as a damage dealer or as just a lead support. Probably going to be just a lead support, to be honest. And that's a problem that we're seeing a lot these days, is that we're getting a lot of characters who are coming out and there's nothing really specific to build them for unless they're absolutely meta defining. Like Captain America Sam Wilson came out and he's fine, but there's nothing to build a speed hero for. It's the same with wherever he is, Red Hulk. You can see I didn't even bother getting his uniform unless he gets a tier 4. And like I say, I haven't seen the film, so I don't know if he gets killed off or if Leader gets killed off or if they're going to be coming back in future projects or not. Who knows? But if this is their one big sort of chance, then it feels kind of wasted that they're not getting tier 4. I mean, you can see here, I went ahead and I've had him at level 80 forever, but I finally went ahead and tier 4 Captain America because I thought, well, at least I'll get something from him. You can see I've also got Gwenpool and Beta Ray Bill sitting in the wings. Probably going to tier 4 them before I do anyone recently because there's been no need to. I'm literally getting to the point where I'm going to World Boss and yeah, like here, like stage 9, looking at the requirements and tier 4ing just based on that to save myself a few crystals because there's just no need at the moment. It's just really, really sad that Tier 4, which is supposed to be the end game, the end goal for all characters, and now we're just at the point where, yeah, we get some nice rewards, but that's kind of all we're doing it for, is a couple of decent rewards, and that's a real shame, to be honest. And in fact, the whole timeline quest is a bit of a microcosm of the game as a whole now. People are just doing things just for the rewards, and then it's kind of like, yeah, that was fun. What's next, please? And I think that's going to be the legacy of this update. It's like, yeah, we had a fun timeline quest, but anyone coming to the game in a week's time is never going to see that. And anyone else, it's just kind of like, yeah, you've got these characters who came in and did nothing. Now, Winter Soldier, we know, is coming in a few days' time with his villain uniform. Again, big question mark over why they're even bothering with that, since we know that Thunderbolts is out in a few months. It just feels weird, unless they just want to get his Tier 4 out the way now. The whole villain thing doesn't make any sense to me, but I think let's just do it just for the sake of doing it. And again, here, like with the bonus missions, people are just opening up these quests just because it's something that they have to do to get the rewards. People aren't actually going in and playing these normal dimension risks because there's just no point, obviously. And I just think that it's really sad that that's the state the game is in at the moment, that we don't have anything really fun to use any of these characters or any new content. I mean, Zombie Survival is the most recent. You can see here, I've just been running, I think I ran stage 30 once to unlock it, and then I've just been running stage 12 just to get the rewards. And that's it, really. I haven't bothered pushing because, again, there's no point. I know other content creators have made the same argument, is that there's been nothing really exciting to push. Same with GBR. Now, I really hope, and this might just be me, that with Thunderbolts, Sentry actually gets something PvE related, or he becomes like the Void, becomes a GBR boss. That would be amazing. But I think Marvel Future Fight just plays it far too safe. You can see here the reason why I went. There we go. The reason why I just bothered Tier 4 in Captain America is because he's really popular in Otherworld Battle. Oh, I didn't mean to push that. I was just going to say also Rachel Summers is popular as well. And I'm not sure I'm going to get the full benefits of Tier 4 Cap because I don't have the paywall weapon hex. But I just thought, you know what, it's just fun. And he's someone that I really like and enjoy. And the zombie seems to be a stronger version of him, so I'm going to do it. And that's where we're at the game now, where people are just kind of just like biding their time. I think we have got enough Tier 4 materials, so we don't have to worry about, oh, I've got to hoard them because next month might become a really strong, powerful character. We've got enough strong, powerful characters now. So I come in, I do my dailies, I log in, I donate, I give out support if any's needed. I also request it because it's just 50 easy points. I do my sending out. Oh, that reminds me, we can get rid of a few of these here. So if you need someone and you actively log in daily, hit me up because I need some friend spots filled now. Okay, well 4, but still, and I think that just shows that more people are kind of drifting away from the game lately and how quiet it's been the last couple of months. But yeah, people just aren't having the fun in game. It's barren at the moment. And it's a shame that we seem to be doing these quick, short fixes for that initial dopamine, but then after a day or two, it wears off, and then we're back to waiting. And I think that this timeline quest is going to be a perfect sort of example of that, because they're coming in, they're doing what they need to do. Okay, maybe with timeline quests they're not necessarily, and they're missing content because they're waiting to get their refresh on their tokens for timeline quests so they can see what they have to do next. And I really think the fact that you couldn't look forward to see what comes next was a mistake that they should have sort of rectified, because it really led to a lot of people. Oh yeah, side note, I did some cheeky pulls and I got a 6-star Shadow Shell. She is great, by the way. Especially if you don't have Lunar Paywall, because yes, she's physical like Spider-Gwen and like Gamora, but she does have elemental because she has poison damage. I know I keep going on about her, but I am determined to make people see that she's not as bad as Cynic Alex always bangs on about. She's absolutely fine. And I have her rank 500, and she does better damage than my rank 4 Gwen. So, yeah, make your own mind up. But yeah, that's everything that's been happening in Marvel Future Fight this week. Like I say, whether we'll get a tier 4 Red Hulk, we don't know. Or whether we'll get a tier 4 leader, we don't know. We can only hope. Or, you know, like I say, if they live through, which Marvel has a tendency of killing off its villains, but if they live through, maybe they'll come back in future content. We know that Falcon will be alright, he'll be in the new Avengers, or Captain America, Falcon, Joaquin Torres, who knows. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, have a good weekend, take care, bye.
We await your return, warrior.